and we shall begin our evening with Sam Boyer, and his screenplay is Ojek. The script chronicles the moral struggle of a taxi driver in Jakarta, seeking to build a better life while engaging in some seriously dangerous business. Sam is Indonesian and French-Canadian. He was galvanized to write Ojek in light of his passion for creating stories about outsider characters caught between cultures. So please join me in welcoming Sam to the stage.
Taste of things to come. Hey, y'all. Rarely is someone in a position to thank the Academy without ever having a produced credit, so I'll be enjoying that. So thank you to the Academy, Joan, Eric, Don and G, Nicholl, the whole Nicholl committee. My mom told me to really make the next few minutes interesting, to tell a story and not just turn it into a bunch of thank yous. But in my experience, the thank yous are the story here. The truth is that there have been many versions of Ojek developed over a period of time that I've been told not to mention out loud. Better that it seemed like some perfect first draft that burst out of my skull like Athena in 12-point Courier font. But the reality is that this story needed a lot of effort from me, and I needed the generosity of the many wonderful people in my life who helped make me into a writer who's still trying to get better. I want to thank my mom, who can't be here, for reading the very first draft and crying on the spot. And I want to thank the many other people whose feedback brought me to tears. I want to thank the Mishra Center for Writers and UT Austin's RTF Screenwriting program, especially Stuart Kelvin, for making me a writer, period. And to my friends and mentors at USC, a big thank you to Michelle, Steve, and Leo at CAPE, and everyone at CAPE for believing in this story at a time where even I had my doubts. To my dad, who read to me every single night, to my incredible sister and stepdad, my cousins, oms, and tantas around the world, to my first reader on all things, Brittany, and my Oma, who inspires so much of what I write. Y'all find your way into every story, but especially this one. This script is my heritage, born from my time spent living and working in Jakarta as an adult. I used Ojeks to get to and from my job every day, learning their stories as my Bahasa barely improved. They were the epitome of the city to me, motorcycle riding specialists with the skills to help Jakartans navigate what might be the world's most traffic, and I've lived in DC and LA. Ojek is part tribute to these real-life action heroes and part tribute to my own family, who came from the jungles of Sulawesi to prosper in a city where nothing grows, swims, or runs. The elders treasure the wealth that they've been able to obtain here in Jakarta, and the young covet dreams of moving to Thailand, Europe, and beyond, but they rarely ever go. The longer I stayed, the more I discovered Jakarta's magnetism, powered by people devoted to having their whole universe in a single spot. When I got back to the US and started writing, Ojek became a story about my family and the complex dynamics that make leaving the people you love nearly impossible. And it's hopefully told in the style befitting Jakarta, loud, fast, bold, and full of living things crashing into each other or getting out just in time. In this scene, our protagonist, Gede, reluctantly meets his ne'er-do-well brother, Bejo, at Malioboro, the sort of nightclub in North Jakarta that a guy like Gede would never frequent. But he can't say no to his little brother, as Bejo promises to present him with an opportunity that will make the most of Gede's transporting talents as an Ojek and hopefully help them both build a better life. Thank you all.